Is everything working? Yeah, I think things are working. We'll pretend they are. If they're not working, they're not working, right? That's it. Oh, so how's everyone doing? Hope, hope you are all more prepared for Christmas than I am. I am just doing terrible this year. Don't know what's going on. Still got presents to buy. Haven't wrapped a single present. I am a little bit stressed. I'm also a little bit stressed because of work, so I apologize if my mind is like all over the place today. We've got a deadline on Friday, and I think we'll hit it, or at least like 99% hit it. I just kind of wanted to finish everything yesterday and just spend the next couple of days testing, and yeah, that's not happening. So I'm a little bit stressed at work. But today I'm kind of doing, I wouldn't say something easy. Let me actually get the screen up. That's a bit weird. There we go. I want to turn that off as well. Cool. Uh, yeah, not easy, but kind of back to doing web development a little bit. So a lot of my streams recently have been C# streams. So yeah, back to the Odin project. I'm up to wherever I am. All paths. Where am I at? Yeah, obviously I haven't completed everything, but I'm up to this section, advanced HTML and CSS, and up to the final project. This was all about like animations, accessibility, and responsive design. Not massively sold on this part of the course, if I'm being honest, but it is what it is. I will, you know, do it, obviously. So yeah, homepage. I don't know why I opened that up again. And they've changed it a little bit, I believe, recently because of this note. If you look at any of the people's down here, it's not the same as kind of what they're saying to build now because people have taken this as a portfolio and changed it. So I'm literally going to be building it kind of as is, I guess. Yeah. Double checking things are working. I don't think my stream on YouTube is working very well, is it? Have a little look. I'm actually super warm right now. This room like does not get warm, so I've got a mini heater, and I should turn it off because I'm boiling right now. I think I've messed up my stream. Let me. Can I unprivate a YouTube stream? Anyone with good technology who's good with techno? I don't think I can. Oh wait, there we go. Public. Done. Save. I refresh the page. There we go. Awesome. Right, that's live. I messed up there. I left it as a private. I was testing multi-streaming last week on just a private one to see if it would work. It kind of worked. I'm not sold on it yet, but yeah, it is what it is. So, yeah, back to the project. I have started it. There's my voice there. First, let me get up the design files. And they just opened on the wrong screen. Great. Yeah, so you got a mobile design. I think I've got it on Figma. I'll have to double check it's on Figma as well. Pretty straightforward. The mobile design. This slash is going to be a bit interesting, I think. It's going to be CSS, but it might take me a little while to get that right. Next, we've got tablet. 2 columns instead of the one. Totally fine. This section is the bit that I am not 100% sure on. I think the header section is going to be the hard part. So it's like this weird box, and then the picture is over it. But if we look back to the mobile version, it's like image, text over the image, then the About Me section. So I thought these would be separate, but they kind of seem related. I don't know. It's just a bit bizarre. And yeah, finally we've got desktop. 3 columns. And again, this section has gone a bit weird. Text is back at the bottom of the image, and then you've got the white box around. You still got this slash to the background. So it kind of like this section is all together, but it's just weird, like really bizarre. So yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm probably going to, as I say, I've made a start on this already, and I've got this kind of work section semi-done. I might leave them just as is, or I might add my own project just as a little bit of spice in there, you know. I have already got the link up to my GitHub, so that goes to my GitHub, which is very nice. I need to add an image. I really do, don't I? But yeah, this is desktop. It looks a bit big on desktop. Like if I don't know, it just seems a bit too big. Maybe because I've not got anything else on it, but they're like really in my face. But we go to Dev Tools and do the responsiveness. I'm going to pin this to the side. There we go. This has gone a bit weird, hasn't it? That's like desktop. Let's just make it a bit bigger. That looks fine. Laptop, still okay. Shrinks a bit, but I'm totally happy with that. Maybe a bit weird that this is so large on a larger screen, but I'll live with that. Bit of an overflow issue there, so maybe that needs a bit of work. Like it's not even overflowing, it's just like not wrapping, and there's no white space to the side. Tablet, kind of happy with that. Large mobile, yeah, happy with that. Is it too close to the edge, do you think, on mobile? If we go back to the design files. Oop, oop. Yeah, there is a bit of padding, isn't there, around the edge? I'm going to see if I have a Figma file of this. I can't remember if I've done one. Ah, here we go. Yeah, I'm turning that heater up. I'm so warm. Ooh. Yeah, it's just some old YouTube thumbnails. Yeah, it just seems a bit bizarre. I feel like I'm lacking in this like design section a little bit because I've not touched something like this for a long time. I used to do a lot of front-end mentor challenges, but I haven't done anything like this for a little while. So I feel I definitely need the practice. So let's just open up the code. Here it is. I might, whoops, wrong screen again. I'm really not with it today, am I? Okay, that will do. And I think just work on the CSS for now, finish off this my work section, and then I'll probably do the footer next because, as I said, the header section is a bit confusing. So what does actually my HTML look like? I have got a JavaScript file, but I'm pretty sure I'm not going to use any JavaScript. I'm not using React or anything, just vanilla. So I've got a section. This should actually be down here. Maybe it shouldn't, because I've got a header, which is going to be the About Me section, and the footer is the contact information. Nice, yeah. Okay. So could I just put some padding on my work container? Let's inspect it. What's going on there? This is just all over the place. My work container. Padding. Left. Bloody hell. Padding. I am really not on the ball. Left. Let's just do 10 pixels. I want to do the same padding. Right. Maybe we can just do padding all together. I don't think we need to separate left, right, top and bottom. I think we can just do all that. Maybe a little bit more. Let's have a... I think this could be done a little bit more. That seems a bit much. 27. Seems rather large. And what is wrong? Ooh, low glucose event. That is not good. Damn, warning. I'll just have some sugar. So I did inject a little bit earlier before I ate today, because my blood sugars have been really bad this past like week or so. And today, during lunch, they went really high. Not too sure why. I thought I calculated everything correctly. But I'm also a bit concerned. I don't. You can see my little scanner, can't you? On my arm there. Well, I just changed it today because you got to change it every 2 weeks. And I just like took off my jumper before. I noticed it was covered in blood. So I don't know if it's actually that accurate. I'll probably not be making too much sense right now until my blood sugars come back up a little bit, so excuse me for that. But I don't really think 20 is actually maybe not. It's not even taking in the padding. Excuse me. Those things I eat are like literally pure sugar. It's my grid template column, isn't it? Min, max. Can I do auto here? Oops. Yeah, auto works. And maybe put that back to 10. Nah, I think it is 20. I think we can go with 20. I do love doing things in like the elements and the dev tools here and just be like, okay, that works. The problem is like half the time I forget. And when I go over here, I'm like, oh no, auto saves on and I've broken something. So this was auto. And I had a padding of 20 pixels. So let's just have a look. If I go wider, that's okay. I need to go full screen again. Down here, it doesn't look great. So what's going on at this? What's going on here? Just snapping some other screens around. Nice, there we go. So why is this not respecting my container? Is it? Oh, it's this thing again, isn't it? I don't know if I like the auto, but yeah, it kind of works. Okay, so that was in. If we go here, I've got a media query down at the bottom. So I think these should both be auto. I'm not a big fan of this auto, but it's doing the job. That looks very small. Yeah, is it too small? I've also just realized I've messed up on Twitch. Let me update Twitch. Oopsie daisy. Where is it? I'm totally unprepared, to be honest. I was kind of enjoying been watching Reacher on Amazon season 2. great. And I really liked the first season, so I didn't realize it already started. So I'm trying to catch up. I'm on episode 2, loving it, but it was just like watching that. I was like, oh no, I've got it. I forgot I'm streaming, so quickly paused it and ran upstairs. So that is, I think, a little bit better. I need to add in some font because I'm not a fan of the font I'm using. Let's go back to the image. It does look a little bit worky. I don't like it. What I've forgotten the name of it. Is it serif? That type of font? It's not a big fan. Too professional. I'm not very professional. Okay, so I think that's like generally decent attempt so far. Oops, I'm zooming in. That's not doing anything. I'm not. There's something I'm not too happy about. Let me. It's this bit. If I just go like down to mobile, and you see how close those two are together. I don't think I'm a fan of that. Like they're quite spaced out there. Let's see what I can do here. Code. So where is that? That is under div. I should have given this classes earlier. I don't know why not. Because I've got a project card head. That should have been links. I don't know why I didn't have that as links. Project name. Whoops. Links. And here, have I got any more? Yes, I've got quite a few of these apparently. Nice. So now I've got the links. I can go and target them. Where can I target them? So that's your project, my project card image, and child. That's just some random coloring I was trying to do. Does that even work? Kind of. It's a bit bizarre. Just random colors. I might actually change those colors later on because they're just so bizarre. That's not right at all. Okay. Project head, project body. So let's do it in project links. I want to say project head is already display flex, but project links should also be display flex or display grid, however you want to do it. Align items, center, justify content, center maybe, or space between. That is terrible. Let's inspect and do it here. Okay. They are that, but what is it? Project head. Let's have a look at the. I'm gonna pop. No, I'm gonna get rid of this because it's annoying me. What's going on with my project head? Has it got? It's got display flex on. Is it my eyes or is this not working? It's normally when you click on this flex thing. Whoops. Or is that just grid? Like it's got the border around it. But this one doesn't. Why not? That's got a height. That is really strange. Is it the padding? Padding? Oh, that's weird. Okay, so my padding doesn't work on project head. Also, why is that's got a thing? Okay. How else can I do this? Let's have I think instead of doing where is it project head? This one, could I just do margin? Oh, what's it called? There's a new margin, isn't there? Margin inline? Oh no, margin inline. 1, and then maybe margin bottom. Oh, let's just do margin 1 rem. So 1 rem is too much. 0.5. It's a bit better. Nah, I am not a fan of how this is working out. Okay. Maybe up that to 1 rem. And project body, I want margin bottom 1 rem as well. It's a little bit better. I really do not like flex. I don't know why. I'm not a fan of it, okay? But what can I do? Do you think I should make those images larger as well? I feel like they should be larger. Yeah. Oh, do I have to add the class to every one of them, don't I? FA GitHub and 2x. Quite happy with that. I can do the same thing with this thing. Well, that did not go as planned. Let me highlight that. And replace, space, replace. Boom, nice. Gotta love good find and replace. It's a little bit better. That opens that one again. That opens that. Bit weird that they're all turned a different color. We'll leave that for now. Rounded corners, nice. Anything else? Oh yeah, that's just my poor Figma design. Is I did not round the corner of that box. I don't like sharp corners. Okay. What else can I do? Should the box shadow be bigger? Maybe. I think just move on. Move on. What's next is the contact me section. We've got a blue. Links again. Obviously, I've added my own links there. Random road and emails with an image. Okay. We can work with that. So let's write some HTML. I'm going to move this over here so I can see it. Is there any way to hide this menu bar? View panel grid. Clicked the wrong thing, didn't I? View pixel grid, and we'll leave that on. Oh, there we go. Nice. Hey, contact. I'm going to put that under here. So how can I break this down? I need the view. Nope. Should not have hidden my menu. Rectangle. Oh, okay. So we got this one. Oh no, how do I bring the menu back up? Undo that, actually. I'm going to have to quickly Google that. This is how bad I am with Figma. Figma show UI. Right click on the canvas. Oh, amazing. Okay, this doesn't need a background color, but I want to give it a stroke, and I'm just going to give this red, maybe. Yeah, some sort of red. Okay. What was the? Oh no, I keep clicking buttons on Figma, and I probably shouldn't be allowed to. So that's going to be a section. Let's duplicate that down. This is going to be a section. That's going to be a section. Boom, boom, boom. Another one. Another one. And the image is also going to be one. But if I want to do it that way, because these are going to be kind of aligned. So really, these should... I just clicked R on my keyboard and it made a very weird sound. What is that? I don't have a pen knife on me. I need to go get my pen knife very quickly. Something's like just dropped on my keyboard. I have no idea what it is, so I'm gonna find out. I'll be back in a second. Alright, time to see what this was on my keyboard. Don't go further in. Ah, don't think you'll be able to see it actually. Let me get my face out of the way. There's a big bit of plastic. Now, did it come from a 3D print? Or somewhere else? I don't know. Anyways, that was a fun fun thing that happened. Let's go back. So yeah, contact me, header, that's going to be a section. Then these I'm going to group together. This I can put like an align self on. And everything else is going to be aligned. Right padding. Like padding is uniform on all of that. That's fine. And then the image is going to be in another part of the contact section. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So let's do this. I'm just going to do H3. Contact me. Class. P. Yeah, we'll go with P. Please get in. Such bad wording, isn't it? Mutually beneficial. Ooh. Don't think I've ever said words like that before in my life. So we got one part, then this is going to be another div of icons. Class. One, awesome. Oh, let's just, where's the GitHub one? Should probably make them links. I'm just going to copy this line. Lazy programmer, here I am. So you got GitHub, type blank, class FA brands, GitHub. Okay. I believe there is Twitch and YouTube. That might not be the correct classes, but I'm going to try it. And let's just href of, I know my Twitch one off by heart. tdev 410. I just don't know my YouTube one. So what's that looking like? Wrong, probably. Oh, that is right. Nice. Okay, and then obviously all that will be centered, colors, things like that. I'm just getting the details in now. Ooh. Best way to do this. P tags, do you think? 1, 2, 3, 4, random road. Come on. Then is it BR? Random town. Then the breakpoint. Random city. I can't remember if I came up with this or was this part of the picture. Ah, it was. But they put California. I'm not putting California. Random city. BR. And then AB11X99. I really hope that is a postcode. I don't know why. I just really do hope it is. Again, how is this looking right now? And final part of this one. No, not div. Why do I keep writing div? P. I'm just going to pretty much do the same thing. With a break tag. Nice. So that's that section, and then I'll just have an image. I don't think I've actually got any images. Do I? I might do. Let me have a quick little look on GitHub. I think I have an image somewhere. Where is it? Where is my website? I updated that April 2022. Man, that's bad. Are these images compressed? Yes, I think they are. Can I open image in new tab? Boom. I mean, that's just my profile picture. That's huge. Yeah, we can style that down. Might get another one. I don't know if I've got two pictures. I might do. I am so bad at taking pictures. I went to Annick Gardens with my family last week. Yeah, last week. And I took my camera. It was nice. It was like the Christmas lights. Really enjoyed it. A lot of people there though. Kind of wished it was like slightly less busy. If you can't tell, I don't like people. But yeah, I went and I was like taking pictures. Got like pictures of me, mom, stepdad. I think I took one picture of myself and it was like a selfie and it was so bad. I was like, yeah, that's not seeing the light of day. But here is the best picture you'll ever see of me. Let me, I want to keep that link just so I don't lose it. Oh yeah, it's me playing the ukulele. I can't actually play the ukulele. I did try. It's too small. My hands don't fit on it. So what is next? What should I do next? Background color. We can just do that on the footer. How am I going to organize this? Oops, contact section. I don't like how I've organized it. I might rework this. I also haven't done like, I don't know if the Odin project teach anything like that. Like is it BEM and stuff like that. I'm really bad at that things where like you it you kind of create your what's it called, like a CSS framework in a sense. But for projects like this, I don't know if it's worth it. At the same time, it would be nice, good practice and everything, but sometimes just like, oh, you just want to get it done. So footer, have I got the color? I'm loving this shortcut now. Tell you what, I'll become a Figma Pro. Okay, clearly I won't. I'm clicking undo. Damn it. I don't know what I was doing there. Okay. I'm not going to become a Figma Pro apparently. What does everyone think of the Adobe pulling out? I haven't really read the news too much about it, but it seems a bit unfortunate for the Figma guys. I say unfortunate, it was like 20 billion they were getting bought for, and then they pulled out, and they got 1 billion compensation for that, I believe. But God, that's not a lot, is it? Image. But image, let's just, I want to fix this bit now with 100%. I do not like overflow. Nice. That is fine with me. Okay, footer H3 align. Nope, text align. Center. Nice. A bit of padding. Should it be bigger? I think the H3 should be bigger. Still not a big fan of that, but okay. I might change my font size. Is it, the default is 16 pixels, isn't it? Where is it? HTML. Posters. Font size 16. I thought the default was 16. There is 18. Have I got font size anywhere else? I do 3 rem. Change that to M. Doesn't make any difference for the H2. I got it anywhere else? I feel like I should have it. Fine, font size. Okay, apparently I don't. Bizarre. Okay, that's fine. The footer, and then I've got contact details. We'll be a bit specific again, just to do footer. Not class footer. Ooh, footer. Display grid. Grid. Template. Columns. 1FR. Grid. I don't think I need to do grid rows, to be fair. Should be automatic. Padding. What should, maybe I'll do width. Width or padding? Width or padding? Width or padding? I actually can't remember what the others look like, so I'm going to do width. 60%. Margin, inline, auto. I think that is how you center it. Probably not the best way, but yeah. Does the job. Gap. 1 rem. And padding bottom. 2 rem. Trying to give a bit of space for the image. I haven't got that much space, but I think that looks okay. Well, I got some sort of Why is my image not flush to the bottom? Any ideas, anyone? I also don't like how big that is, but it won't always be that big. Width, margin, padding, both 0. That's really blurry as well at this size. Ugh. I'm not 100% sure why that's doing that. I don't know if I've got the picture large as well. Have a look at my images. No, I don't. Damn. I think I scaled it down to like a small mobile one so it would load really quick, but when it's on large screens, it doesn't look great. We'll just say that. Or it could be my face. That seems more appropriate. Yeah, okay. Let's move this back over here and let's make this a bit smaller. Oh. So that generally looks okay, apart from the links should be aligned center. So I can, again, add in the class contact links. Does it align self center? It's not worked. Oh, that's weird. That's very. Why does right clicking it turn it red? Is it not align self? Do I need display flex on this? Display flex. No, it's not align self, is it? Justify self. There we go. Could also, might actually display flex it, you know. What does that look like? Why is it jumping up? That one rem. Like, look, it just jumps up. Why? Generally quite happy with that. I might also align items center. This is doing my nut in. Am I missing anything for the footer? Not really. So we can go over to the mobile version now. My amazing thing. Okay, so it's also icons here. Ooh, how are we gonna do the icons? I think I just moved that entire bit there. So this shouldn't be too difficult, I don't think, to rearrange it. Is it going to be too difficult? Nah. Could probably do with adding some classes, but fine. Display, grid, template, columns, 1FR, 1FR. Grid, template, rows. How am I going to do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But they're not equal. I might just let it be auto to be fair. Hello, am I building a portfolio? No, this is not my portfolio. It's the project homepage from the Odin project. I think it was initially called Project Portfolio. But then people went on to actually make it their portfolios. But this is just, they give you some design files and you've basically got to recreate it. It's been a while since I've done anything like this, so I'm a little bit rusty. But my portfolio does actually need a rework. It is so bad right now. is my portfolio. It's all right, but I don't like the color schemes, and some of the layout is pretty poor. Like, how gaudy is that yellow? It's terrible. But I actually have an idea. Do I have any other links? No, I'm going to turn my links white. I don't know why I've not done this before. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, no, I color black, and then I can do it in the footer. Wait, what is the website for? This one that I'm building. 2 seconds, I just need to paste this in here because I'm gonna lose track. White. This one is just part of the project. So the Odin project is basically how I learned to become a web developer. And I'm on the JavaScript side doing advanced HTML and CSS, and you just have to complete a project. That's what I'm building right now. But it's a really good resource if you're learning development. Basically, yeah, it taught me everything about web development. Oops, wrong thing. I mean, I did a few other courses outside of the Odin project, but this took you through everything from like really basic HTML, CSS to some JavaScript, and then they've reworked it a little bit since I've been going through it, because the intermediate HTML and CSS, that's not been updated. The JavaScript side of things was updated because this used to include React as well, and I'm quite happy with React. There's probably a few things I need to touch up on, but yeah, and they've like updated this computer science section. I've not touched that very much. But really great resource if you want to check it out. Yeah, Node, it's full stack. So you do MongoDB. It's the main stack, unfortunately. I do think more people should teach SQL rather than MongoDB. Like, I mean, I use SQL at work. So and most big companies use SQL. But that is looking good. Now I just need to do the tablet size version. Tablet is 768. I've defined it as. So yeah, about here would do. I don't think I need grid template rows. I might do actually because I'm going to do grid area. So what I'm thinking is like have the footer, header, and these other sections. Do I? I only need 2. I am an idiot. And it's also not 1. Let us do 0.2 maybe? 0.8. I like to make it kind of round. I don't know why. But what I want to do here is footer, image, grid, column. Oh, I've forgotten this. Grid column 2. Grid row. Grid row. I always do grid like column areas, not actual one span 2. Is that right? Oh, not quite. Not quite indeed. I don't think that's gonna work. No. Does it? Is it span? Like you actually write the word span. 1 span 2. No. So let's inspect it. I love a good inspection. So those are my links, they're fine. Height, 100%. That is horrible. Aspect ratio 1:1. No. No. What is it? What is the normal aspect ratio? Is it 9:16? That's even worse. Oh my god. um, get rid of width. Oh, this is just going downhill very fast. Let's get rid of aspect ratio. So this is what I'm trying to build right now. There's a lot of padding. A lot of padding. Maybe. RAM to RAM, I think. A little bit better. I don't think that's. I've done something. I don't like it. This part. Let's get rid of the width. Width 100%. I've just noticed something as well. Oh, this is gonna be a pain. So what I've just noticed, these links in the tablet version are actually the bottom. So what I'm gonna have to do there with those links is probably grid template areas, and then I rearrange. No, I can do them maybe differently. I think I can do them differently actually. Contact links. I really can't see without my glasses on. Grid row. I don't think you can do -1. That's 1, 2, 3. It should be 4. Yeah, that works. Actually, it works quite nicely. And also, justify self start. Nice. Like that. Like that a lot. Just the image now is the problem. Can I take off width auto maybe? I don't want to set a fixed width on it. That's my problem. Oh, that did not go well. Is it just the image? Is that my problem? So I want this to be as responsive as I can. This is not playing ball. If I do auto, that's just gonna yeah, not do anything basically. No, I thought that might do something, but it's not. What happens if I just do max? This may break a lot of things, I'm not gonna lie. 100 width. Overflow X hidden. Hidden. Nah, that did not work as I thought it would. I don't want to spend too long on the image, and I'm spending too long on the image, so I messed that bit up with 30 view width and the semicolon. I think that should be 100%. That's all. How big is that image? 375, 317. How big is this image? 325. So it could just be, I'm going to make the image look terrible. Yeah, I think it could just be the aspect ratio and the actual image itself, maybe. Yeah, I'm going to leave it, put that back to auto, and what I will do is justify, nope, align, my own take on it. Center that, that's fine, they're centered. I really do not like that. So the next thing is the icons on the phone and email. That should be pretty straightforward. Where is my index? So what I can just do here, not that. Class, I can't remember, FA, just pretend it's called FA phone. I don't think it is. It actually is. Amazing. I might create a helper class now, just called the non SM. Yeah. And let's just copy that. I think this may just be called email, hopefully. No. Letter. Is it bad that I like kind of know some fun awesome icons? I think it is, isn't it? Mail. It's gonna be that one. No, oh, I was really hoping it was mail. Let's have a quick look. Font awesome. I honestly thought it would be mail. Letter. It is not envelope, is it? I don't want that one anyways. I want contact. Address card. That's a pro one, so I can take this. Oh, that's enough. I just wanted to copy the class. FA. Regular. FA. Address card. Nice. That's fine. So, what I need is this denon class. Should be pretty straightforward. So everything that's not an immediate query is pretty much for mobile or the base class. The none, which does display none. So that's fine. And when I go down to here, dot .dnon sm should be display inline block. Nice. And if I go down a little bit more, they disappeared. That is perfect. I'm very happy with that. Again, font needs to change. Contact me, actually. That needs to change. That's a little bit annoying. I feel like I've been very specific with how I've coded this up, which is a bit poor. Text align. Left. You didn't see me point to my left because I couldn't remember which way it was. Ooh, I do not like that. What's going on here? That has got a padding. That's just a default. Oh no, it's not a pad default. Where's H2 at? Yeah. Padding, 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 padding. And that is left. Padding left is going to be 0. Good, good, good. I don't think I need any sort of box shadow on the image. It might be a bit weird. Oh yeah, so this image goes over the contact area. So yeah, I think I'm pretty much fine with how my image is. It's just that the actual image is the problem. I think that's a little bit misleading. I'm pretty sure there is going to be an Ashley Williams. But, you know, I really hope someone's also created that email address. Okay, I don't like how that's gone black. I'm not turning that black. I think that looks very. I'm not going to say it looks very weird. It does add in like some sort of contrast, whereas this is like a block of white. Maybe I should turn it black. Damn it. Okay. What do I call it? Contact links. Yeah, contact links. I also don't think it's this class I need to do. Nope, it is not. Delete that. But I'm pretty sure I did something here. Am I losing my mind? No. Here it is. I also I'm gonna leave that for now. I do think there should be more like more of a gap between that, like the forward and the number. Do I want to leave it? What do you think? Have I got any tea left as well? That's a very cold cup of tea. I'm still going to drink it. Can't waste tea. That was not very nice. Let's just have a look at what it may look like. Margin. That's not right. Why is it not? It's under contact. Oh, it's not under contact links. Contact details. I. I'm not against it. Looks alright. Maybe they do 0.5. Yeah, okay. Then finally, I'm going to do it on the, I believe, is this one? Yeah, this is the desktop version. Clearly it's not because it's missing the phone number. I think for the desktop version, I don't need to do anything. Ooh, maybe I do. Let's open the desktop version here. So I need some sort of alignment. Do I have that alignment going on? It's not aligned here though, is it? I'm just going to make this a bit smaller to pretend it's on tablet. I don't think that's too bad. Obviously, there's nothing on the top. But and then we just go down to, yeah, that's fine. If I go smaller, it may not look very nice. No, that's okay. I mean, I don't think people will be reading it on that small. Generally, mobile is, what's mobile? 375? Yeah, that's all right. And this tablet right there. Oops. What did I do there? There we go. It is actually like really nice doing some design stuff because I don't really do that at work. I might add a little bit of gap here. I don't like that could being there. Where is that? Here? Gap 10 pixels. Might be too much. That's fine. Yeah, so the issue I think is when I get larger. So yeah, here I want to make this all smaller, the same kind of width as whatever this is. So does that have a width? It does not have a width. Main. Oh yeah, 80 view width. Nice. So that's what I need on the footer. Kind of thing. So let's have a look. I can't just do, I'm going to show you what I can't do. Width 80 view width. I can't do that because obviously I lose the background color. Ooh, so how am I going to do it? Could just do it with a padding. Is that bad? The padding. What's it going to be? 10 view width. I think I can do that. Oh, wrong way, wrong way, wrong way. Undo that. I mean, it kind of works. Bit of a bodge, I think, but it does the job. Let's just get rid of that and see what it's like on full screen. I might fix this a little bit. That seems really high. So if we inspect that, the issue most likely is the grid. So if I say 50 pixels, for instance, not the columns. Ah, wrong one. That should be right. That should be FR. This should be pixels, for example. And then that looks a little bit better. Or let's have a look at the image again. Tablet. Is a lot more cramped. Let me do some really accurate measurements, right? Rectangle. So super accurate is 354 in width. And the rectangle 567. Calculator. Was it? What did I say it was? It was 567 plus 352, something like that. So we'll call that. Yeah, we'll just do 9. No, what am I doing? 352 divided by 919. 38%. So if we do 46, sorry, that might work. So basically what I'm doing is going to change the the footer here when it's bigger than 1024. What this should be, I think, that should be 4, and this should be 6. And that does look a little bit better, doesn't it? And if I go full screen, still a little bit weird. I just think it's too big. I might align. How can I make that less big? Ooh. I don't know what that is. Let's just clear that error and pretend I didn't do anything. I think that's a good start. The image is taking up too much. I'm going to set a max height on the image. Let's do it here. Inspect image. Max height 300 pixels. Aspect ratio. Auto. No. That's better, and then I can do I kind of like that. Yeah, I think I'll do that for desktop. I think. Let's give it a go. So that is fine. I can't actually remember what I did. Footer image. Max height 300 pixels. Width was auto. And justify self. And this I changed to have grid template columns 4FR to 6FR. That's looking good. And also the grid template rows, I changed that. Let's just give this like 3 rem auto. I think 3 rem should be enough. Yeah. Nice. And we go back down. That is good. Um, what's going on here? Oh, let me just refresh. I was like, it's broke. What did I do wrong? But no, that's fine. This doesn't look right though. It is. Grid column. No, let me click on that. Grid row. I'm on 1. It should end on 3. Why does this now look dodgy? Oh, no, it doesn't. It's fine. I think. That's okay. And then, boom. I just feel like that doesn't look very good. I can live with it. I still think these are far too large, though. I don't know what I've done. A grid project card. I think that is too large. Should it be 1? Nah, it's not made any difference. So it's not the project card. It's gotta be. I think it's just the size of them, isn't it? Is it? Am I? I'm not zoomed in, am I? No, I'm not. Okay. I think that'll be fine. You kind of want your projects in your face, right? That went a bit weird, but okay. Yeah, there's a slight, like, yeah, it's very slight, but a little bit annoying. Okay. Okay, okay. Now it is time to try and figure out the top section, and I honestly have no idea how I'm going to do this. As I said, this is really bizarre. You kind of got to position it, but like this text then shifts. So you have the text under on your name, like on your name. You'll have the name of oh my god, what am I trying to say? You have your name on your photograph at the bottom on mobile. Then you go to tablet, and your name shifts to overlap in the top corner of your photograph. Then it goes back to the image bottom, right? So the way I kind of imagine doing that I think is going to be some sort of div which has your image in, then your name underneath the image. The image is going to be, now the div is going to be position relative. The image will take up the entire div, and the text is going to be position absolute. And then I can move it around. My only concern with that is you'll get it. A position absolute is really good, but there is going to be, I think it'll be quite easy to overflow your name. if you don't get it right. Plus, you've then got the problem. Like, see, my name is quite large there. So should my name be smaller? Like text-wise, I don't think so. But if you had a really long name, it's gonna like go across your header like that, and that's a bit weird. Yeah. Ooh, I also just realized that background has got a box shadow. I mean, I clearly knew that because I put it in on my own design, but I didn't think about that now. I think I'm going to set the header up and I'm going to try and do that background color now. And then I might call it a day. We'll see how far I get through it. Okay, so let's set the header up. Actually, first let's do get status, get add, get commit, feed, contact section, footer. Cool. There we go. And I'll just get push origin. Shouldn't be pushing the main, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's late. I want to get it done. Okay, so with the header, I div something really weird there. Header background. And I'm going to try something I have not done for a very long time. Projects. I'm just going to do, whoops. About, okay. I don't know why I'm doing that. End of header background. Height 100%. Width 100%. Background color. Is it the same blue? I'm just good. Same blue. It is going to be the same blue for me, all right? And let's say header min height 300 pixels for now. This is just to get the background color in, and it's not working. I called it wrong. Why is my background color? Height, width. I'm an idiot. 100%. Nope, still not right. What have I done wrong? The header's the right size, yeah. But my div is not getting height. Okay, I'm bodging it again. I see, I just want to get this color working. So what I'm going to try and do, and this is something I've not done for a long time. I'm going to actually have to Google it. It's a polygon and then you start at 0, 0, 100. Let's do 80. Oops, 100%, 80%. And then I'll say 100% to, oh no, that should be 0. X. This top corner. That's the other top corner. So yeah, if I do like say 60% here, then I want to go 0, 80%. Boom. Done it. But more of an angle. Let's say 50 and 90. Nice. I don't know if I can add a box shadow here. 2 pixels. 2 pixels. RGBA. No, I cannot. Ugh. Yeah, that's literally like not doing anything, is it? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Spread? Nope, it's not doing anything. Inset. Ooh, that's doing something, but not what I want. Ah, also the clip path actually like gets rid of it. Yeah, so I don't think I can use clip path then. Just refresh that. Yeah, so there is a. Damn it! Oh, I thought I was like gonna nail it straight with clip path. What is an alternative? Alternative to clip path CSS. You can use skew. Ooh, skew might work. I'm just like looking on Stack Overflow, to be honest. I don't think they are the solutions I want. Clip path alternative. That looks a bit weird. Let's try skew. Skew. You actually don't do it like that, do you? Transform. Skew. Negative. This might work, but I don't think it was the solution I was going to go for. Translate y negative 50 pixels. You really do it as percent, shouldn't I? I mean, that works pretty well, but maybe too much. Yeah, I think that works well. I wonder if I like expand though. Ooh, not quite. Is that not because I've fixed the background? But I think that apart from this part, but I could always change the skew. So I'm just going to copy this and put it into my CSS. Clip path does not work. That works, but I want this. What is? Ooh, they're quite. Might be fine. Let's pretend. I don't know why this wasn't working with percent though. Is it because I've got no content? Oops. It's not because I've got no content. That's on pseudo elements. I'm an idiot, right? Yeah. That's only on it. But I could do it as a pseudo element. Could I do it as a pseudo element? I'm actually really tempted by that. Header position. What is it? Relative? Yeah. And this should be content position absolute top 0 left 0. I've also put that as 300%. That is not right. 100%. Nice. Hi Key, how's it going? What can I do? Don't think the height should be definitely not that. What am I doing? Yeah, that's just good practice, isn't it? I thought this would be a really quick project, kind of doing this homepage, but it's turned out to be a bit more of a nuisance than I thought it would be. Nah, I don't like. I think this just needs to be like something weird, like 120%. But the degree is quite high, isn't it? So let's. I'm just going to keep messing around. ZNX -1 and then sticky. Yeah, so this is the whoa, I need to stop zooming in. This is what I'm trying to replicate right now. So it's like this line. But it just feels like a bit weird. I was going to do clip path. That was going to work, but then you can't put a box shadow on clip path. Yeah, yeah. This is all just the Odin project. I'm slowly trying to get through it. I'm nearly done with the advanced HTML and CSS section, but honestly, I wasn't blown away by this section, so I've kind of been putting it off. But yeah, it's a bit of an odd one. I don't know if that, yeah, because that angle is a lot steeper than what I've got here. It's probably just like my sizing. Maybe it is 10 minus 10 degree. Still lost with JavaScript. Ah, I love JavaScript. It's so fun. Sometimes it can be massively frustrating though. I think this might work. Sort of like this, and then a padding. What are you struggling with JavaScript? Anything in particular? I think that will work. Just need some padding probably between those two sections when it gets larger. slowly getting there. Oh, that doesn't look good. Why does that look so weird on like? I don't like how close those are. Yeah. I think the image part is going to be. I think what I said earlier, having this as a div, the whole image is a div, and the text like div image text end of div. I think that will work. So then I can do position relative on the div and move the text around. If that works, I don't know how. Edit image container. That's such a bad name, but we're going with it. I do have the image I want to use. This one. I know it's going to be massive. Damn. It's so big, this one. You can't put it all together. Can you describe that a bit more? The thing with JavaScript is just what I find works is breaking it down as much as I can. Like, there's obviously parts which are like super confusing, like async await when you within other functions, and they're within other functions. Like, that's really confusing. I need to make that image responsive, obviously, and we can do this. Position relative image. Width. Let's do height 100% actually. And then the object fit contains contain. That's not worked because I haven't put a width on here. Nope, I've totally broken this. Image height. What have I done wrong? Yeah, I'm testing live streaming both on Twitch and YouTube right now, so things are a bit hectic. I'm struggling to follow some things. I don't think I get any notifications for YouTube, which is not great. But it is nice being back on YouTube live streaming. It's weird that you can't get me on Twitch. I've still been streaming on Twitch, but yeah, like I said, I'll be live streaming coding on YouTube, but I'll be doing an extra gaming stream on Sundays on Twitch. That's my plan, I think. But yeah, it was good seeing you again. Have to catch up on Discord and everything as well. I've been lacking in that area quite a bit. Coding on YouTube, gaming on Twitch. I'm still doing coding on Twitch at the same time, but I'm just going to do like an extra stream on Sundays for Twitch, and I'm just going to do some random gaming, I think. I've been enjoying BattleBit recently, so I'll probably play that. No, this is not doing what I thought it would do. I can delete that as well. I don't know why I've still got this div. Yeah. uh, it's not is it object fit cover? That's tiny. I can't remember how to change. Is it object fit only on background images? I have to Google it. Object fit CSS. Bring this over here. Fill contains. So it is object fit. Class fill. Hmm. I'm actually losing my mind. Object fit. Image. So you set the width and height. So is the width and height of the image not the image container? Damn. I also can't spell height apparently. Height 100%. And 100 pixels. Let's give it that. Ah, it's tiny. It needs to be. No, because I am going on mobile first, honest. Let's get down to the appropriate size, something like that. I do want the image to be maybe 80 view width. I want it similar to this, I would say. Nice, that's looking good. Then it would just be margin, inline, auto. Then image can be 100%, width 100%. Nice. Do I need a border? No, I don't think I do. But there is a box shadow. So many box shadows. Okay, so that is kind of what I'm after. A little bit. Maybe not so much height-wise. Let me just get the image up again. Yeah, height-wise, it's a bit too much. So let's go back over here, and I'll try and remember what I've coded. Header, container, height, 300 pixels. Just do width, 80 view width, margin, also in the wrong selector. I'm just going to type it out. Margin inline auto. And I'm just going to copy and paste these to here. Get rid of the width up there. And this becomes 100%. Don't need that object fit. Good. I've done something wrong. Cover? Yes, cover. Nice. Adding 1 rem. It's looking good. Slowly getting there. I don't know if the padding should be on the... I think that should be margin. Yeah, margin rather than padding. That's good. Margin. So then I can go here. I really need to call it a night as well. Header name. So loot bottom 0 left 0. Font size 3 rem, color white. That is my website. Why did I click on that one? Yeah, I think that's okay. Again, text has got shadow on, hasn't it? So bizarre. Why? But left actually could be like 10 pixels, I think. Yeah. Can you use block shadow on text? It might be text shadow, but I'm going for it. 4 pixels, 4 pixels, 0 RGB. This one. No, it is text. Text shadow. How does it work? 0 block. Oh, that's right. Oh, nice. That's what I want. Text shadow, 4 pixels, 4 pixels, and then just RGB. 4 pixels is quite a lot. Go down. 2, 2. Oh, hi, Husni. Sorry, I didn't see your message. I'm doing well. How are you doing? Can I put blur on this? Can't. Let's blur it slightly. Blurring it. Yeah, 5 pixels. Oh, my face is huge. I don't like that. I really don't like that. Ugh. I mean, at least people might know what I look like. Look at those eyes. That's decent, but this is not. But what does it? I'm really zoomed in there as well. I'm like torturing people with my face right now. Yeah, so it might be all right because then when I go to tablet, it will be smaller. I think I can get away with it, you know. Let's quickly try it. So this I need. No. This I need. Not that one. Margin 1 rem, that is fine. Don't need position relative on. Again, height 300 pixels. I don't like that. Is actually 300 by 300, isn't it? Get rid of that. Yeah, sure, shoot. What's your question? I will try and answer it as best I can. Nice. That is good. I'm actually going to change this to 300 pixels. I don't know why. I set the width. I've lost it. Here we go. So then I don't need to edit the height and width. That's good. Margin inline, it should not be auto. Margin left to rem. I am quite happy with that. I don't know why. I still need to put the box shadow on. That can be a minor detail. Good question. So you want to learn Python or web development, but I really don't know what I should I take, knowing that I don't know anything about both of them. I guess it depends what line of work you want to go down. I honestly I haven't got a lot of experience with Python. I've done a little bit, but not loads, so I can mostly speak for web development. But I do know Python is like really good for data science. You can use it for data science. You can also use it for web development, so there is overlap there. You can also. I've actually got a. I don't know if I can. It will show you very well, but I've got a a Raspberry Pi prototype thing I'm building for a macro keyboard, and Raspberry Pis use Python. Or they can also use other languages, but Python's one of the main ones. And it is quite popular, Python. But web development, there's a lot. There's some really core ones. So if you're like brand new to any coding, I think web development's really nice to get into because, as you can see, like on screen, you can do something and you can see the results pretty much straight away. That makes sense. Maybe with like Python, if you're just working with data, it can be a little bit harder to like visualize and understand what's going on. And also, you introduced to HTML and CSS, neither of which are programming languages, but you get more used to coding a little bit. So that's a good positive for web development. And then what other positives are there for web development? You've got obviously two ways you can go about web development. Well, three technically. You can do like front end, back end, or full stack. So you've got a lot of options there. So if you like your design stuff, you can do front end. If you like back end, it's yeah, SQL basically. I'm still studying third year at electrical engineering. Okay, nice. Side career, if I may say, yeah. Ooh, side career. Probably web development. Like you would be doing, yeah. If you're going freelance, web development probably. I haven't done any freelancing. I've had a few emails asking, but I've turned them down. So I can't say like if there's a big market for it, but I would say it's easier to get up and running with web development as freelancing, especially because you got like WordPress, which is very popular. It's like 60% of all websites are built with WordPress or something like that. So if you learn WordPress, there's always a market there. And you also like the idea of coding, yeah, yeah. I think, like I say, I haven't got any experience really with freelancing, but it most likely be front end, especially in the beginning. If you're just new to coding and just doing the front end, would be a good way to get your foot in the door. So that's HTML, CSS, and JavaScript potentially. So I think that's a good option. Yeah, because with Python, I have no experience with any sort of freelancing. Freelancing Python. Let's have a quick. Let's have a look at Fiverr. See what sort of. Can I just say Python? It's not gonna. Yeah, I mean there is like Python scripting, debugging, but you could say website development, and already that's like double the services. So you could say it's a lot more saturated. Like it will be harder to get your name out there with web development, but I think it's also a lot easier to get up and running potentially. But it does take a lot of time. I will say this: it's not a quick task to take on either of them to get like freelancing part-time jobs. Like I went through. This is the Odin project that I'm working on right now, and I studied web development and like coding. So I just read your question. If I do web development, should I know Python? No, you don't need to know Python if you do web development. Um, it's an option, but I would say JavaScript over Python personally. But yeah, so for me, I already had some coding background, and I took 9 months. So I quit my job, and I went to study development full time for 9 months, like self-taught. The first few months, I'll be honest, weren't brilliant because I was like not too sure on resources or ways to go. So I was like jumping about a lot. But then I found the Odin project like 3 months in, and I was like studied that full time. And that still took me 6 months to get a job as a developer. So it's hard work. Not to like put it down or anything, just to try to manage your expectations a little bit. Like it's not the easiest thing to dive into and then get freelancing jobs. Very rewarding though, I would say that. Um, Once you learn coding, because I think if you can learn coding, you can learn almost anything. Yeah, no problems. I'll probably be going off in like 15 minutes, maybe. Oops, that's actually my alarm. Nice. So, where was I at with this? So my problem now is on this screen size, my text should be over here. Hello. Yeah, it's good chatting. It's always good to have questions. And I like, it's always nice to see people getting into programming as well. Like I say, I think it's such a great skill to have as well. Like, it just makes you think a little bit more, and then you can like problem solve anything. Yeah, yeah, that's no problem. So if I change this left, ooh, how should I learn web development? I'll send this link through on the chat. This, like I say, that was my main resource for learning web development. It takes you really through all the basics. Very, very good resource. Recommend it. Totally free as well, by the way, so you don't need to pay for it. Hi there. Yeah. And you can learn development by yourself, but there's also a Discord for the Odin project. Very good community. There's also Stack Overflow and anything like that. Really, loads of resources out there. But the main thing I like about the Odin project is the fact you have to build projects yourself. You can't follow a tutorial, and that is worth its weight in gold. I don't like this width. How's it going, Vowler? I'm really bad at pronouncing people's names, so I apologize in advance. Text. I don't want to do this, but that is what it is. Yeah, it's good chatting to you as well, Destiny. Let me know how you get on with your coding journey. I'll be really interested to follow up. Yeah, nice one. Best of luck, mate. Yeah, I'm also just terrible at people's names in general, so I apologize in advance. Oh, thanks for the follow, mate. Yeah, good, good. Are you working on any coding projects at the minute? All right. I'm not sold on doing this position absolute thing, but I've kind of gone down this route now. 10:30 there, yeah. Yeah, it's 9:30 here, and I will probably be logging off soon. I'm gonna try and put a long shift in at work tomorrow. Got a deadline on a project due on Friday, and I was really hoping to finish it actually yesterday, but plans go. Yeah, they have their own mind, don't they? Plans. But yeah, it's I think we'll be fine finishing it on Friday. Or well, I'll probably get things published. The app's published tomorrow, and then spend Friday testing. But I would have liked to do more testing on these apps I've built. Like we've been working on this. We've called it a sprint, but I don't know if that's the technical term. I think we've been doing it for like 3 months or something like that, and it's just the ends come up very quick. Oh, not much to do at the end of the. Ah, oh. Is that always the case where it's quiet until the end of the week for you? Thankfully, I find work like there's not for me. I don't feel like there's many ups and downs. It's quite constant. Oh, busy, but yeah, it's always better to be busy, isn't it? But it is nearly Christmas, so I'm looking forward to having a break. Are you all ready for Christmas? I am not. I have got so much left to do. 4 websites. Oh, nice. Are they like full stack or static kind of websites? Oh, so if I expand this, nice. And then I'll change right to be 25 pixels. I'm just winging this totally. Okay, right is not work. Is it because left is overriding? Wait, what? What have I done wrong here? I'm gonna not use I not hosting. Yeah, I don't think I'd ever be allowed to host Christmas, so I'm quite fortunate in that sense. My cooking skills are terrible. That's looking all right. Should there be? I was thinking there should have been a border radius on this image, but it doesn't look like there is any. Do you prefer doing the front end part of it, or do you like back end? I'm also gonna change this margin left. It was 20 view, no 10 view width, and then it's aligned nicely. Is that what I'm supposed to be doing? No. Maybe actually. Yeah, I don't think I don't understand hosting too well. 80% of your work is HTML CSS. Interesting. So mine's more. I do a lot of JavaScript right now. JavaScript and SQL. I do views, procs, triggers, things like that. But I've been doing a lot of JavaScript recently, so I quite miss doing CSS because we never do CSS. We've got like Bootstrap or what? What's the other one? I can't remember what other thing we've got. Right, mostly Bootstrap. And I miss doing like my own CSS sometimes. Have I? I've totally missed out the about me section, haven't I? Yeah, I have. How big is this image actually? I know I shouldn't be like actual image size. That is 300. Oops, I did that. Nav stuff. Yeah, we don't. I don't really do too much I do a little bit of DOM manipulation, but I kind of use JavaScript to kind of update data a little bit, communicate with the database, and a lot of like some like technical things as well, which is really interesting. I quite like it. But we don't use anything like Node. It is proper. I say proper. Node is proper. Hmm. I think I might have done this background wrong. I think it needs to be fixed to. Oh, really? Always custom. So do you do like? Is it custom per website, or do you like kind of reuse anything you've used, like previously built? Do you have your own kind of CSS framework? Yeah, this background's not going to work for what I've done. I think my problem is I'm going to have to put the about section in the header, I believe. So this section is actually belonging here. Hmm. If I change this to 300 pixels, what's it like? That's okay. Yeah. So yeah, I would quite like to create my own CSS, not like a proper framework, but just sort of bootstrap like, but a little bit lightweight. So there's a few things I use quite often, and just would be really nice to kind of import that. Yeah, that'd be really cool to try. Just remembering the names, like I'm getting so used to like bootstrap and even like font awesome. I can remember like a few uh classes from Font Awesome, which I use constantly, and it's really bad that I can remember them. It is a big task to do as well, yeah. Then you've got to make sure you work across different browsers. Although nowadays that's not a massive deal, I don't think. There's a few problems every so often, but I generally try to ignore them. I might let's commit this, I think. I might call it a day because I need to think about this header section a little bit more. Oh, I hate it when my terminal does that. Uh, yeah, I don't think I ever think about Safari, to be honest. Yeah, I really never think about Safari. Do you know, like, when you're building a website, do you get like told so many customers use this web browser, or is it just based off general numbers? Yeah, general numbers. Yeah, iPhones are too expensive. I just don't see the hype of them anymore. I used to have one when I was younger, and they are really good phones, but they're just too expensive for like to get an equivalent of like an Android version. Yeah, no question. They have definitely done very well with their marketing. Have you seen those videos where like people are like, "Oh, why did you get the iPhone?" And it's just like because it's the iPhone. And it's like, yeah, but you know this Samsung has this feature or something, and the iPhone only has like there was something about megapixels on the camera. Like the Samsung one was super high. They're like, yeah, but it's still an iPhone. People are set in their ways. I really should have done some branches, but yeah, I'm too lazy. Man, my commits are looking pretty poor this month. Oh no, that must be terrible. Wasn't there? I'm sure someone was building or developing a browser, and it was such a good idea. And they, I need to find out what it was. I think it was a paid browser, to be honest. But basically, you would open it up with your link or whatever, and it would have different windows per like. So you'd have like a Safari one, and it would also be on different viewports. So you could look at how your design is across all the different browsers and at like different screen sizes. And it was like, that's such a cool idea, but I don't know if it would actually work. Mistakes on all the browsers, yeah. You just got to make them small enough so people don't find them very often. But it's yeah, I think it's getting a bit late, so I might call it a day there. Get ready for a long day at work tomorrow. 2 more days left, and then was it 10 days off? I think that'll be good. But well, oh yeah, it's yeah, it is expensive, isn't it? Let me just change to this for a second. So I think I will probably stream on Sunday. I know it's Christmas Eve, but I where am I from? I'm from Newcastle area in England. How about yourself? You're an hour ahead. Norway? That's the only country I know which is an hour ahead. Because I work with the Norwegians as well. Yeah, I'm gonna put it in my calendar that I'm streaming on Sunday for a couple of hours, I think. Ah, Northeast France. Nice. I didn't think France was an hour ahead. I always thought it was the same time zone. Man, that's a bad general knowledge of me. Yeah, putting that in my calendar. Yeah, so I'm planning to do a gaming stream, I think, on Sunday. If anyone wants to come along, I'll probably just play Battle Bit. I don't know. I kind of just want to do something easy, relaxing, just before Christmas. But yeah, I'll make sure that's scheduled. My schedule on Twitch, I think, only has my coding ones on. So I'm always coding on Wednesdays at about 7:30. So yeah, it'd be good to see you on Sunday, hopefully. It's nice chatting to you. And hope you don't have a too busy of a week this week before Christmas at work. No more bugs. It's always the aim. Yeah, have a good evening, and I will catch you all next time. Oh, so that follow that. Thank you very much. I'll see you later on. Cancel that. I think I need.